Hey everyone, with how much fun I had in Wuthering Wave 2.0, I'd like to give you all a formal review. I have almost completed 100% of what the patch had to offer, minus a couple of lingering chests here and there. At 100% the exploration, as you can see, and I'm still finishing up the hologram fights, but so far, it's been a blast. The question is, should you play the game? The short answer is, yes. This video will list out my personal opinions on aspects of the game that I can rate with confidence. Let's cover the things everyone will be introduced to first, which is the story. In 2.0, I feel like the pacing has improved immensely. If you're an English VA enjoyer, the voice acting has also greatly improved. I mean, just listen to Carlotta and Zani.
I'm aware of your purpose here. On behalf of my family, allow me to extend our deepest gratitude for your endeavors.
Did not expect to see an echo residing in a resonator's body. Interesting. Well, foreign echoes aren't exactly a daily sight here.
For me personally, the story had more show and tell than exposition. However, of course, there are still parts where I felt the exposition dragged on for a bit too long. But, compared to 1.0, it was a huge improvement. I'd give the story overall an 8 out of 10, the voice acting a 9 out of 10. For music, I will not rate because I didn't listen to all of them. However, I could tell you my current favorite song from 2.0 is Grand Feast Daydream from their 2.0 trailer, All Silent Souls Can Sing. For combat, it is amazing. The story fights in 2.0 are fairly easy, but that's how it should be for casual players. If you want a more difficult challenge, you should try out the hologram fights. I'd rate them a 9 out of 10. The double restart kind of annoyed me in 2.0, so I'd minus the point for that. Next, we have exploration. 10 out of 10. A lot of the world seems to be built around the flight mechanic. They want you to use it, they want you to have fun with it. They even set up a date with Lorelei using it. We're not beating the Gathering Wives allegations, I'll be honest. I can't tell you how many times I just fly around the world for the hell of it. The game also rewards you for the exploration, increasing your maximum flight stamina. Moving on to puzzles, I'd give it an overall 8 out of 10. Most of them were fun to do, but the others were repetitive and annoying. My favorite is the overflowing palette, because although they looked difficult at first, they were fairly simple but fun once you understood how to solve them. Next up are the special fights, specifically the Dream Patrol and Nightmare bosses. Those were fun and interesting to do in my opinion. Of course, they got a bit repetitive after a little while, but the fact that certain teams work best for certain fights to clear all the objectives makes me happy. This could be a con for some people because they might not have all the characters or they hate to swap teams, but to me it's a pro. The Nightmare bosses being available for the old sets and new sets also assured me that they are trying to reduce power creep as much as they can. Also, the fact that the devs mentioned rolling over your stats onto the new boss echoes is a great idea, and it makes me hopeful that I don't have to re-roll my good echoes. Overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Now, for design. In my personal opinion, they stepped up from Jinzhou. The character designs are amazing. My favorite character design in 2.0 is Bran. The new creatures are also one of the main things that captured me. We have a lot more unique creatures. We have boats, plushies, and even knights. They add a lot to the world, making it seem more alive and a true land of echoes. Like I stated before, 2.0 felt like it was designed for flight. The scenery and landscape you can see while flying is amazing. From the Nimbus Sanctum to Alvarado's Vault, the world of 2.0 is beautiful, and being able to fly in it emphasizes its beauty and more importantly, it's fun. There are also very small details they add to the world that are very nice to see if you catch them. For example, Elga Town, although home to humans, becomes fairly Halloween themed at night with tacit discourse roaming around. When morning comes, they disappear and the humans return. Overall, design is 10 out of 10 in my books. For questing, I'll mainly focus on the ones that matter, the world quests. There are 3 of them. The first one will be Hymns of the Sea of Clouds. I'd give this one a 9 out of 10 due to the lore it revealed. No spoilers from me. The reason it lost a point though is due to how tedious the beginning of the quest felt. For Shadows of the Tower, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. The lore was nice, but I feel like the beginning wasn't really necessary. But I guess a motive was needed for Rover to enter the tower. The other point was lost due to how confusing exploring the main tower can be. I feel like I need to go back for some chests I might have missed. For Where Winds Return to the Celestial Realm, I'm giving this a 4 out of 10. This was probably the most boring out of the three in my opinion. The beginning was really tedious and the only good part was the chase scene, which was reminiscent of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink's Fury Cane chase scene. So, for questing overall, 7 out of 10. Man, does this game have a lot of references. I honestly love them because when I see it and recognize it, I have a reaction like, oh, that's cool. For example, the 5 Nights at Plushies achievement you get from being the elite version of the plushies is also the It Takes Two achievement when you clear Alvarado's vault, the storm that is approaching, the Queen of Night reference from Lorelei. However, my favorite has to be the Sentry Guard. What does it reference? My favorite monster from Monster Hunter, Valstrax. Anyways, to review, my ratings are Story, 8 out of 10, Voice Acting, 9 out of 10, Combat, 9 out of 10, Exploration, 10 out of 10, Puzzles, 8 out of 10, Design, 10 out of 10, Questing, 7 out of 10. Overall, 8.7 out of 10. So, should you play this game? I believe you should. When we exited the Order of the Deep and saw the world before us, it gave me the feeling that I had when I was a kid playing Kingdom Hearts. The excitement to enter a new world that was ready for us to explore. Whether you wish to explore a new world, immerse yourself in the story, try the combat, or feed your gambling addiction by pulling for your favorite characters, that was a joke. Please spend money responsibly. The world of Wuthering Waves is waiting for you. My personal piece of advice for playing Wuthering Waves is to enjoy the game at your own pace. Do you have to do 100% of the exploration? No. Do you have to beat the hologram bosses? No. But if you want to do those things and have fun doing them, you should. To paraphrase the great Yoshi P, after you get all the fun you wanted out of the patch, feel free to drop it and visit again when the next one comes, because games are meant to be enjoyed. Anyways, what are y'all looking forward to in Wuthering Waves 2.x? For me personally, I'm excited for the story and the elusive realm. This is Shin checking out. I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye bye!